Format change history was made this week in Detroit. Hi, I'm Gary Berkowitz, and this is the AC Programming Today video series. Crazy wild week in Detroit. We had 3 stations all change format in one day. And what made it a very, very unique day was 2 out of the 3 radio stations told you in advance they were changing format. And they even went as far to say, if you like our current format, you're probably not going to like our new format. So here's the backstory. 2 of the stations are from Canada. As many of you know, Detroit sits on the US-Canadian border. Right across the bridge from Detroit is Windsor, Ontario, home to 89X, which was a long-time alternative station. Very cool, hip kind of radio station. Had a big morning show. Had some very respectable ratings in Detroit until they lost the morning show. Their other station was 93.9 The River. Decent signal in the car, not so good inside of buildings. Had been many formats over the years, including the attempt at resurrecting the old CKLW. So these 2 stations were both kind of prime for format changes. But what really made it unique, and there, by the way, there's a third story I'm going to get into a little bit later on, but what made these format changes very, very unique was that they announced ahead of time that they were going to change format. Now, of course, when they made that announcement, what happened? Every news station, TV news station in Detroit, picked up the story and ran it. They had a huge amount of pre-publicity before the format changes happened on all of the local news stations. It was, money couldn't buy what these guys were getting. Now, normally in radio, of course, you know this, format changes are stealth. Format changes are quiet. They just kind of sneak in and they happen. If you go to bed listening to one kind of music, you wake up to another kind of music. But this format change happened right out in public view. Everybody knew it was coming, and they got a tremendous, tremendous amount of publicity. So on the day of the format change, of course, it happened. But what really was amazing was Entercom must have gotten wind that they were losing the alternative format over at 89X. They quickly put that format together, took their AC station, The Breeze, turned it into an alternative station on 98.7, which is a great, great signal in the Detroit area, and they took on the alternative franchise. So now 89X became a country station, 93.9 became another CHR station, and 98.7 went from being a soft AC station to being an alternative station. They had massive promotion and stories all over television. It was a very, very unique way to change a format, and I think a very worthwhile thing to look at if you're considering changing a format. Why not announce it? Why not get as much publicity as you possibly can and get as much sampling as you possibly can? And I just love the way they came out and said, if you like us now, you're probably not going to like us afterwards. I thought that was a really, really authentic, smart way to do it. But it's been a wild week in Detroit. Check out these stations. It's going to be interesting to watch how they do. The country station will be the 3rd country here. The CHR will be the kind of 2nd CHR here. Signals are okay, not great, but we'll see what happens. If you enjoy these videos, if you find them useful and helpful, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Just hit the red subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. And please feel free also to subscribe to my newsletter, AC Programming Today. It is complimentary. Just run over to my website, which is garyberk.com. That's GARYBERK.com, and you can sign up there. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you the next time.